Hi, my name is Bill Benoist and I am an ISFJ. I also have an overall emotional intelligence rating of 85. According to the Gallup Strength Finder, my number one strength is connectedness. If you were to take a look at my profile for entrepreneurship, my number one strength is risk taking, and my number two strength is confidence. Probably not a great combination if you're running a business. I might jump a little bit too soon at times. My DISC style is an S, and according to the VIA survey of character strengths, my top strength is industrialist, diligence, and perseverance. So yeah, you could probably say I'm a little obsessive when it comes to personality testing. And maybe this is why a friend of mine reached out to me this past week. She is also a career coach, and she wanted my thoughts, my opinion on a new documentary on personality testing that is called Persona, the dark side of personality tests. And personality tests are not something that I've ever really thought about before. I've always used them as just simply nothing more than self-awareness. I have never had to take a personality test for employment purposes. But the more I started researching for this video, the more I found that there's a lot of companies that are having applicants take personality testing. It is a big thing out there. I think something like 80% of the Fortune 500 companies are actually doing this. Now, as I say, I'm very obsessive about personality tests, but I also am not really in favor of companies using personality tests as one of the factors as to whether to hire an individual or not. A company is going to do what they are going to do. So the only thing that I think someone that is concerned about personality testing can do is to really understand where they fall. And maybe something that you might want to consider is taking a couple of the personality tests on your own and just learning a little bit about you and see where you fall there. And so in the note section below, I'm going to put a link to a number of personality and assessment tests that you can take at very low cost, if not for free. Like, for example, the VIA survey of character strengths is on the Penn State server, and what's really interesting about this, completely free, and it's been studied more by the scientific community than even the Myers-Briggs out there. But I'm going to list some resources for a number of testing. You can go ahead and you can do them all like I did, or you can select some of them. But I really believe knowledge is power, and if you know how you're falling, maybe it's going to make you feel a little bit better if you do face a personality test in an employment application. Again, if it's something that you're worried about. Now, you may not be worried at all about this, and that's great. Personally, I would not be worried about it. I'm not for personality testing, as I mentioned, for employment purposes, but I'm also not worried about one either. If you are worried about them, there's also, if you Google search personality testing, you'll find a number of videos on how to cheat these tests and how to pass these tests. Personally, I don't know how you pass a personality test. I think we all have personalities, but for some reason, people have created a number of videos out there on how to pass the personality test. So as I mentioned, my name is Bill Benoist. I'm a certified professional career coach here in Silicon Valley. I'm also an ISFJ, and I upload career tips and strategies every Tuesday. So if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, make sure that you do so. Hit the bell notification. That way you're not going to miss anything moving forward. Thanks for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you next week.